watching the 3D Botmaker Diecast Racing League.
Welcome back to the 3D Botmaker Speedway. You are watching the Super Stadium Racing Series Hatchback Tournament.
That's right, and this tournament is brought to you by Slanman Customs.
Yes, if you're looking for track parts, timing systems, check out slanmancustoms.com. Okay, now we do have one change today.
Not again. You're not changing the rules again, are you?
No, we're not changing any more rules. We just added a nice orange line so you can clearly see where the big air bonus is.
Okay, but the points and the rules are all the same.
Yes, they are. 1 point for the first jump, 2 points for the second one.
Okay, good.
In the last race, we had some great high-flying action by Hugh Jumpman in the yellow Mercedes, but unfortunately for him, he was beat out by Jasper Knightley in the red Honda Civic EF and Cosmo Carter in the white VW Scirocco GT24.
Still, props go out to him for getting that big air.
Here's today's drivers. We have Anita Waver in the Volkswagen Golf GTI.
Driving in the white Toyota Yaris WRC is Quasimodo.
Then in the dark green Lancia Delta Integrale is MJ Forte.
And last up we have Hatch Adams in the Honda Civic Type R.
So far we have 2 Honda Civics in the semifinals.
It was certainly a popular hatchback back in the day.
Here we go, they're all lined up for the first of 4 races. The light goes green and they're off. MJ Forte out in the lead, Quasimodo currently in second. They're through the merger, going into the turn. Anita Waver tapping the back end of Quasimodo. MJ Forte rolls over. Quasi with a pass.
Yes, some air too.
And Quasimodo will finish in first, followed by Anita Waver. Hatch Adams takes third. And MJ Forte, unfortunately, will get a DNF stuck over there at the big air line.
Not a great way to start off the race for MJ Forte.
MJ had the lead, hit the wall, went off the ramp at an angle, rolled it. Look at this right here, though, recovered. Partially went off the second ramp, and that was just too much for that car as MJ stalls out so close to the finish line.
If you're going to take the jump, you got to take the whole thing, not just half.
We're checking to see if anyone got air on the first jump. Keep your eye on the yellow Civic of Hatch Adams.
Look at that two-wheel action by Quasimodo.
Impressive, and no, Hatch Adams does not get the bonus. So there will be no bonus points awarded on this first race.
Either way, that was impressive driving by Quasimodo. Look at this, two-wheel action. Goes around MJ Forte, tries to get the big air, but just comes up a little bit short.
Impressive driving indeed. Let's check out the scoreboard. That's 5 points for Quasimodo, 3 for Anita Waver, 2 for Hatch Adams, and 0 currently for MJ Forte. Here we go, they're all lined up for race 2. And they're off. Anita Waver in the red Golf and MJ Forte in the green out in front. Anita Waver with the pit maneuver gets around MJ Forte.
Aggressive driving by Anita. She is not playing around up there.
Anita slams into the wall, gets hit from behind by MJ Forte, wrecks.
Oh, there goes Quasimodo again with the big air. That right there is how you do it, 3D. He got that one past the line.
And there goes Anita Waver. I guess it's better late than never, right?
Well, speaking of never, MJ Forte has never seen the finish line so far.
Sadly, no.
Racing just might not be MJ's forte.
Well, it seems to be Quasimodo's forte. He was all the way in the back of the pack, pushes Hatch Adams around, decides to go around the first jump, targets that second jump right here, and then just sends it for the big air.
That is 2 times over the big jump for Quasimodo. He is fearless.
Let's see the replay on that first jump again, and that will be a bonus point for Anita Waver.
Nice little sideways air in the VW Golf.
And we already know Quasimodo got it, but look at this right here. Puts the nose of that Toyota Yaris down right after the line, and that's going to be a 7-point run for Quasimodo, bringing his score up to 12. That is a major points boost.
Those jumps can make you or break you. Right now it's making Quasimodo, but it's breaking MJ Forte.
Don't go anywhere, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Super Stadium Racing here on the 3D Botmaker Diecast Racing League channel. We are continuing with Group 3 of Round 1 in the Hatchback Tournament.
Right now, Quasimodo's sitting way up on that scoreboard in the white Toyota Yaris.
Here we go, and they are off for race 3. MJ Forte once again out in front, but the question is, can MJ Forte finish the race?
Well, this section after the turn is where MJ's been having all the trouble.
MJ going for the first jump. Nice big air there. MJ's backwards.
MJ made it past the line.
Did MJ actually get the big air on the second jump too?
I don't know, but Quasimodo did not.
What happened to Quasimodo?
The hatchback of Notre Dame has fallen over, and that's going to be a DNF.
That is also a DNF for Anita Waver. Not quite sure what happened over there either.
I'm more interested in what happened to MJ Forte. Was that big air or not?
Well, that was beautiful air on the first jump. That's definitely a bonus. Right here, MJ Forte is on top of Hatch Adams' car, and MJ ends up touching ground before the car passed the line, so no bonus points for the second jump.
Okay, so now I have to know, if you go past the big air jump line, but you're on top of someone else's car, does that still count?
You know what? I think we failed to imagine that was a possibility. We might have to call Susan about that.
It's gonna happen.
From what I understand, it would actually count.
I mean, I think it's worth a bonus. That takes skill.
It certainly does. Here's the score going into the fourth and final race. Quasimodo on top with 12, Hatch Adams has 10, Anita Waver with 6, and MJ Forte all the way on the bottom with 4. This is it, they're off for the final race. A close group so far, MJ Forte and Anita Waver in the lead. There's some contact, Anita Waver pulls into the front.
Quasimodo passing on the inside.
A battle around the turn, MJ Forte surges ahead.
He's going! Oh! What?
Oh my!
What? Did you see that?
That was wild.
Did you see that?
Yes, I saw it.
Right there, that.
Yes.
That 3D, that right there.
I saw it.
That's not big air. That is massive big air.
And destruction to the time board.
Nobody cares about the time board, 3D. Nobody cares.
Well, you know, people in the comments called it. They said eventually someone was going to go into that time board, and MJ Forte pulled it off today.
That was absolutely ridiculous.
Here it is again, right here. That was wild. MJ almost went over the fence doing a barrel roll.
Well, good thing MJ didn't go over the fence, otherwise those fans were gonna Anita Waver.
Well, all the fans Anita Waver, and hopefully they all signed them before they came in.
Here's that jump again from the finish cam.
We are still waiting for the official score.
Wow, that was awesome.
Certainly the wildest jump we've seen in this series so far. The points have been tallied, and look at that! MJ Forte will be advancing on!
Wow, MJ Forte had 2 DNFs, was on the bottom of the scoreboard, puts it all on the line, goes big on that last jump, and boy, did it pay off big time for MJ Forte.
You know, I'm starting to think maybe this racing thing is MJ's forte.
I don't know, but I'm looking forward to seeing MJ in the next round.
Well, there you have it. Today's 2 winners, Quasimodo in the white Toyota Yaris WRC and MJ Forte in the Lancia Delta Integrale. Coming up next time, we have another VW Golf. This one's a Mark II, a Honda CRX, a 1973 Honda Civic,
An oldie.
and a Mini Cooper S Challenge.
Hey, we got a Mini.
That will be our last group of cars for round 1. Then it goes on to the semifinals. We thank you for joining us for today's race. Until next time, I'm 3D Botmaker,
And I'm 2D.
and we'll see you on the track.